The upheaval add how Danny Boyle has stretched out of managing the following ties movie has got the planet thinking on the reasons over his leaving. Was the plan too tightly? The produce day too rigid? Or were Boyle's ideas too drastic for the producers over the honorable display deductible? We may never aware. Yet the thoughts of else UK CEO who rotated his behind on ties might propose several clues. Behind in 2006, Roger Mitchell was in talks to straight the 220Y formal part in the episode. The movie How was ultimately mentioned quantized of consolation. The Notting Mound CEO was so located to steering wheel the gambling house Royale pursue up, possessing previous treated in Daniel Craig on 2003's The Mom and 2004's Durable Loving. Plans for which was later named as Ties 22 were already in movement, so up Gambling House Royale, Craig's at first excursion as Ties, outdoor in cinemas. Down there were, though, hopes his other movie might be prepared for produce by the end of 2007, a simple 12 months on of Gambling House's November 2006 opening. Talk in 2012, Mitchell told the shortened plan eventually proven too large a obstacle for him to go on. I'm a compiler, he extended. I love to very get ready things, and if down there's no scenario he's difficult to aware how to begin, or in such a large draft as a Ties movie, it seemed to me how I requested as lot period as probable. Mitchell show his discussions in Ties producers Varvara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson ultimately achieved a tip spot. It got to the spot wherever they were proverb to me, I aware we don't include a scenario still, but would you reason start to storyboarding the activity sequences? Or I was proverb, which activity sequences? Mainly I freaked of. I mind I can't do the is no nice. So I unfortunately told, I fair don't sense convenient making the. Which's irritating is they really intelligently put it behind a year since they implemented how they didn't include quite period. But though following a year, it wasn't a large scenario. Quantized of consolation was ultimately liberated in October 2008, in Deutsche-born CEO Mark Forster at the steering wheel. Craig went on to do else two Ties films, 2012's Skyfall and 2015's Ghost, both of that were aimed by Sam Mendes. Bookie William Mound accountable a turmoil of bets on Mendes take above of Boyle on Ties 25, finishing his prospect of Creature the following CEO to 7/1. Scotland's David Mackenzie is the present favourite, accompanied by Denis Villeneuve and France's Yann Demange. Mitchell, whose latter films involve 2017's My His Cousin Rachel and 2018 document Anything Love a Lady, is not one in Creature a James Ties almost person. For a opportunity meet in Roger Moore in the previous 1970s, the youthful Steven Spielberg show he would loving to straighten part in the episode. Moore transferred Spielberg's concern to manufacturer Albert R. Garrett Broccoli, who discarded the concept out of brush. Do you aware how lot of a percent same D wish? Moore withdrawn Broccoli proverb in his 2008 reminiscence My speech is my ties. He's ever been politics how no Ties CEO always got a piece of the box office space profits, the deceased artist went on to complaint. Talk in 2016, Spielberg show he done 2 future overtures to Broccoli, one day following the produce of Jaws and once again following shut encounters of the tertiary type. Boyle got future rather than each of his comrade Oscar winners, possessing aimed Craig in the Ties-inspired brief shown for the 2012 Spartakiada Discovery right. Currently, although, his unmade Ties movie seems intended to exceed the listing of tantalizing 007 projects, never to do it off the figure executive board.